Hey guys, today is July 16th and I am going to do your daily collective. I finally got my computer set up so I can use the computer. I love this setup way better. It's a lot more comfortable. All right. You know, I heard you can go your own way. I think something that may have bothered you in the past or may have been painful in the past isn't as painful as it used to be. Or the idea of it is not as painful as the idea used to be. So something that you were probably in fear of happening in the past, you know, like maybe like a couple years ago, the idea of breaking up with a significant other was devastating. But now the thought of it isn't so much. You know, it's not as devastating as it used to be. So that's what it kind of feels like. Because I'm hearing the song You Can Go Your Own Way. And I feel like some of you are sort of mourning the past, but allowing it to fade away. I think that money is really important to you right now. Yeah, you can go your own way. Collective. Three of Swords. 10 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, the 10 of Cups is in the past. Hold on. And what is it? 7 of Wands. Wow, 2 sevens. Okay. And at the bottom, you've got the Magician. All right. So I really feel like this is all about creating our own reality. I think this is about creating your own reality and really focusing on how to regain a stable emotional space or physical space or financial, situation. I feel like this is getting out of your own way. Okay, because when you've got the Three of Swords energy, it's really hard to focus on the things that need to get done when some of you are saying, you're kind of like beating yourself up for wearing your heart on your sleeve. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, if you're the kind of person who wears your heart on your sleeve, that's just who you are. You're just a sensitive person who has happened to be around people who don't protect that, and that you should never change your true colors for somebody else. And I can say that, speaking from personal experience, I know very well what that Three of Swords feels like, and it is harsh. It's rough. And so I think right now it's painful. It's a painful idea to think about rebuilding in another direction. But if you want better for yourself, then we've got to stop, and I'm saying we because I also fall into this, worry about ourselves, not about the fear of will we be able to get it done, just the negative mindset, the negative self-talk, whatever that may be for you. Me personally, it's my fear is being able to sustain on my own. That's my biggest fear, and that's for me personally. For you, it could be something different, which is why the 7 of Pentacles is right under the 3 of Swords. This is, looking at the seeds you've planted. How is it growing? Is it going to bear fruit? Is it sustainable? And I feel like for most of you it is, because you're the creator of it. You're definitely the creator of it. You've nurtured this. You've put thought into this. Even though you're trying to push, like, the things that have hurt you, you're trying not to dwell on them so much. But I think today you may be. And because of that, you may actually end up changing the energy in the atmosphere because you're unable to not unable to heal. Healing is just taking a little bit longer. Some of you just might feel beat down and weighed down, but stay steadfast, like remain steadfast in your endeavors, in what you're doing. Persevere through the exhaustion, and I know that's a lot. Trust me, I know it's really hard, It's like trying to ask somebody to walk with one leg, and it's difficult. But what's coming up is you defending the position, you defending your position, anything that you're creating right now, because the Magician, that's a pretty magical card. All you have to do is really just wish for it. This card in particular reminds me so much of the Star card because of this, it's like manipulating the universe, and but there's water here. So there's a lot of emotion put into this. Whatever it is that you're creating or manifesting, there's a lot of emotion into this. And excuse me. And I feel like some of you are not seeing the fruit of your labor, but it's coming, because this Three of Swords, this is mental. This is definitely mental, but let me clarify it. I'm hearing self-sabotage. All right, so yeah, we've got the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, clarifying the Three of Swords. So the Four of Swords is a recovery, okay? And then you've got the Seven of Cups underneath that. It's a recovery. So the Four of Swords is like recovering from the Three of Swords. So I feel like that's what's crowning you right now, because there's work to do. There's stuff that needs to get done. You know exactly what the Ten of Cups feels like, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be so heartbroken. Do you know what I mean? So this is what's trying to be recreated in some way, whether it's solo for yourself, for your inner self, so you feel good. I got Velcro on my rain jacket. It's sticking to me. Sorry. This is so you... I lost my train of thought. Okay. But regardless, it doesn't matter, because you're just in a recovery period and really going over. You've got 3 sevens here. That's a divine number. This is an angelic number. All right. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. The good news is the Seven of Swords is not out here. That's the good news, okay? So the Seven of Cups is very similar to the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups is, trying to choose from the illusions around you. And this is an illusion. I mean, the Magician, he's the master illusion, master of illusions. He can create them if he wants to, You may be dealing with a lot of smoke and mirrors from people. But the Seven of Cups is like sifting through that and choosing wisely for what's healthy for you, and then defending that, because you can start to see the growth coming from that. So I feel like even through your heartbreak, you're in this recovery period, and there's a lot of drive and passion to move forward and to not have to experience anything like this again. And I think that's what it is. It's doing something so you don't have to go through this again. Like for me, it's becoming more independent, so I don't have to worry about my stability and depending on somebody else, like knowing that I could make it on my own, and so that's where my anxiety comes in. So for somebody else, there's a lot of codependent energy, but okay, so for somebody else, it could be something different. For me, that's what it is. So for you, it could be something completely different, something that you may be committed to, okay? What am I hearing? I heard leave the baggage at the door. So I really feel like your attitude is everything. Your emotional space is everything. So if we dwell in this negativity, this heartache or whatever, it's just not the time for that. Once you're done with this push or with this transition, I want to call this, once you're done with it, then you can kind of like let it loose, let it go, you know? But right now, it's sort of like panicking in an emergency. It's not going to help, you know? It's just going to make things a little worse. So I feel like right now, it's, you know, keep your emotions in check. Try to ground them because they're going to get in the way. And it could give like a really, and you don't mean to, but it could just, you know, be given the really funky attitude kind of feel to it, you know, and, you know, the kind that nobody really wants to be around because it'll bring down their mood. So, yeah, today, that's just, you got to watch your emotions today. Confront. Yeah, confront. Whatever this is, confront, you know, the confronting that inner battle, you know, whatever it is that's the shadow side, confronting the shadow side. And then you've got nurture. And that came out with the confronting the shadow side. Nurture that side. That's literally what these two are. Look at that. Okay, you've got the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. So this is literally nurturing and mending this broken heart. And so this shadow side, this, what the heck? I'm trying to get used to this camera setup, sorry. So this shadow side is like the Three of Swords, you know? And nurturing that. It's like the Four of Swords, you know, going into a healing place, healing from that. Oh, gosh, I'm so tongue-tied right now. I wonder what the planets are doing. See if I can get you more advice. Let me see if I can get some advice about the Seven of Pentacles. Because I think the Seven of Pentacles is also like nurturing what you've grown and then defending it with the Seven of Wands. You might have to stand your ground about something. That sucks, but let's see. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Shine. Yeah. So whatever this is that you're working on with the Seven of Pentacles, you know intuitively this is going to be your Ten of Cups. And I think it's remaining focused there because it's hard to reach that place when you're stuck in your head over things that have hurt you. But meditation and just getting plenty of rest, period. Your diet, your health, you know, that's really, heal. Exactly. And the best way to heal is to nurture yourself. Make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. And look, awaiting results. This is, look at that. Wow, you've got 4 sevens here. That's incredible. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and then you got awaiting results. So this is this. Look at this. The 7. The Seven of Wands, like this is like the Seven of Wands, you know, because of the red around it. That's what it reminds me of. But this is your root chakra. This represents your root chakra. See, it's coming up from the ground. This represents your root chakra. This is coming back into balance because what it is that you're working on. You're working on yourself, or, you know, this is working on yourself for sure, okay? But this is also working on more tangible things. So this is coming back into balance. And then you've got shine. Shine, look, 1 and 9 is 10, which is equivalent to the 10 of Cups. Do you see? Like, this is waiting for you. This is here for you. And I feel like now is not the time to start beating yourself up. about the progress that you've made, or what you think is the lack of, because there is no lack. Maybe in your mind you think there is, but there isn't. And Spirit's here to kind of like reiterate that for you. So if you're feeling down on yourself about any progress moving forward, let it go. Let it go. Because that negative energy is going to pick up momentum, and then that will stop your progress. But keep going. Keep going. I know you're tired, but keep going. Let's see. Is there any more advice for you? Collective. Oh. Yep. It's time to move on, and it gets better. And I think that's why I heard that song in the beginning, You Can Go Your Own Way. But it's time to move on, and it does get better. It does get better. I know you're still trying to heal. That's what that Three of Swords is there for. But the Four of Swords came out right after. You are trying to heal. And pat yourself on the back, because it's not easy to do. All right? So I hope this made sense for today. Please leave a comment at the bottom, like, share, subscribe, and I'll be doing the zodiac signs next, okay? All right, take care, guys. Bye.